All right, welcome back. We're gonna get into some winter cleanup stuff. We got a bunch of scraggly looking little bushes, and we're gonna go and trim them up some because I'm tired of looking at them. My wife's like, "Oh, don't trim them; they won't bloom." Well, I don't care if they bloom. I just want them to quit looking like crap. So I'm gonna sit y'all up here, and y'all can watch. I ain't a professional by no means. Don't get me wrong, but I do know enough to be able to prune a bush most of the time. Let me get y'all straightened up here. Let's see here. Alright, now flip y'all around. Alright, there y'all go. Y'all can watch the chickens too. I'm really tired of seeing all these scraggly bushes, and I'm tired of mowing around them and everything else, so I'm gonna hack them back. This one's got a bunch of dead stuff in it too, so that don't help a lot, but it definitely needs trimmed back some. Definitely needs trimmed back some. These branches might be too big for my little snippers here. That's okay. I got something bigger for that. Yeah. These things can grow back out next year. Right now they just look like a mess. Chickens like hiding under them. That's about the only thing. They like to be underneath of them. I don't know if y'all can see that, but look, that's dead. Just stuck out there. Bunch of dead stuff over here. Oh, that's not working. I don't know. These clippers are gonna work very good. It's not the ones I wanted, it's the ones I found. Sometimes you go looking for stuff and it's not where you thought it was. Yeah, we're gonna have to get a little bigger here. Rake and shovel out, so what I'm doing, I'm piling all this in the bucket so that I can go dump it on a brush pile or three, so that once it snows, I can burn it. These things are supposed to racket, but they don't do what they say. Woo! Yeah, that was probably an inch, but I should have cut it easier than that. I don't know. They're supposed to ratchet, but I don't know. Maybe I don't know how to use them. That's always a possibility. Always a possibility. A lot of this low stuff needs to come out because the rest of it will look decent. It's just all intertwined. All intertwined. Like this branch going from way over there to way over here. Well, I was going to give these floppers a shout out, but I don't guess I will now because they don't do what you need them to. I mean, the little stuff like this, that's just fine, but the bigger stuff, it does not do a great job. Unless it's dead like that was. That was dead too. A lot of this is dead in this thing. It got too big and it started dying. I can probably got a whole bunch of it out. That ain't work. I just let all the chickens loose too, so they're all gonna come out flying around acting crazy. Especially the guineas. The guineas are definitely crazy. Can y'all still see here? Is there a bunch of bushes in your way? I don't know. Y'all can still see halfway decent. The chickens will be happy once I'm done because they will have some more room to eat. Just wonder how far I want to take this thing down. Probably leave that as the top, and then there's some cut of these. This over here is going to get lopped off. That one had a little bird's nest in it. That up. Let me do this. I think you are in the wrong position here. Get y'all moved around here. Get y'all moved around here so y'all can see. There y'all go. know what kind of bush this is. I ain't the plant type. I do. It blooms in the spring, and then it just has leaves on it all year. But like I said, it's been ugly for a while now, so it's time for it to get cleaned up. Here's the biggest thing is all these little sucker branches just start growing everywhere, and then it just looks terrible. So let's go through and trim them all off. Once I get it manageable, then it'll be easier to maintain. Don't worry, it'll grow back out. I haven't been able to kill it yet. I've done all kinds of stuff to it trying. We're going to prune a whole bunch of different stuff today, just because it's relatively nice. It's nice, and it was cooler earlier, so when I got home I was like, well, I'm gonna go outside, so I threw a sweatshirt on. Well, apparently that was the wrong idea, because now I'm burning up, so I have to get that out. There's a whole bunch on this side that's dead. Yeah, it's been dead. It's down here too. I'll take that whole bunch off because the whole thing's pretty well dead. So that's when I break out something bigger. Know what you're gonna say? It's a little long. I know, but I don't feel like taking part of it off, so I'm gonna nib it later. Oh yeah, that was all kind of dead. That was hard. About to kill the chicken. Tree branches in y'all's way. More dead. More dead. Oh, this stuff's dying too. Well, that makes life easy. That makes life easy. It just breaks off. That's dead. I don't know. There's a lot of dead stuff in this, but there's a lot of new stuff too, so we'll see how she works out. We'll have to go back and watch this video come spring and see if it comes back or not. This one's new. These are old, but they're not rotted off. Guess we'll leave it with that. All right, so let me move y'all again. I'm gonna pile all this stuff up here. And then we're gonna just dump it all. Need a bigger tractor or smaller ambitions, one or the other. I like my little tractor though. It does everything I need it to, plus some sometimes. It everybody's like, oh, why'd you buy a little tractor? Well, you know, the price was right. I bought it brand new in 2017, and I could trade it in for a new one, but I don't like the way the backhoe is on the new ones because of the fact that it's got an extra seat. So now with mine, you can turn the seat around and use the backhoe, which now that I got the mini excavator, the backhoe is going to be less than useful most of the time. But well, I say that, but as y'all know, the mini excavator is sitting out and broke down. So that's not helping anything. But with the way the backhoe is on this one, I can just lean over the back of the seat and run it for the most part, because it's only got about a 6 foot reach, so I can just run it. All right, so now y'all gonna take a trip with me. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to drop you on your head. Lose a branch. Might end up losing a whole bunch. Kind of bumpy down here. We dropped some. I'll get it another trip. There's other stuff to pick up down here too, so it's all good. All right, now we got some chestnut trees up here, and I like my chestnuts because it brings deer in. Got plenty of deer that live underneath here when they're starting to fall, but they also suck for mowing under because my ROPS on my tractor is high enough to where it does stuff like this to them if I ain't paying attention real good. So I'm gonna go through, I'm gonna cut out some of these branches that are a nuisance, plus there's some dead stuff up in them. So I'm gonna go through and cut all that out. I gotta go get a chainsaw first though. All right, here we go. anybody has a grapple that fits on a John Deere 1025, I could use one instead of having to cut all this stuff up. So what I'm doing, I'm cutting them off just to where they're almost flush with themselves. And this is what they end up doing after a couple years. They're healing and they can grow back over themselves. So it's not hurting the tree any. But it is, well, that branch is going to have to come out too because it's dead. But it is making the trees healthier because they're not getting tore up all the time and they're not having to work on healing all the time. That's going to be the next one. I'm going to take quite a few branches out of this one, I think. Probably this one will come out and that one will come out. I think most of the rest of them, probably this branch here will come out. I'll go ahead and cut this off. Yeah, I don't get into that branch, so it should be good. But yeah, you can see, I mean, this is a good, I don't know, 6 feet away from the tree, and I'm still hitting branches with my rops. So that's not good at all. And the little apple tree over there is going to be next. That thing's been dying for years. We've tried to save it. It don't produce very good apples at all. They're more for the deer to eat than anything. But as y'all can see, I mean, this thing is barely even here anymore. There's only that much holding it up. So this branch died out years ago. You can just rip it out. I mean, it's still surviving somehow, but I don't figure it's going to be for this planet much longer. Plus, getting a bunch of these limbs out of here. This is an old, big blueberry bush. It produces some really nice blueberries. If anybody knows how to prune a blueberry bush nicely, leave me a comment, because I don't have a clue. I'm gonna have to go on YouTube and YouTube it and see what people say on YouTube how to do it. But this thing is old. I mean, if you look, I mean, you can see how big around this is. This thing is old. I don't want to try to transplant it, but it needs opened up to the sun so the blueberries ripen better, because it's usually way up in July before they're good to eat. But I'm gonna get all this mess cleaned up, and then I'll come back and we'll get into something else here. All right, there's my mess cleaned up. They look a lot better now. Now you can get underneath of them and mow and not have to tear up stuff. I'm gonna have to make this one kind of short because my mother just called and wants me to change her oil in her car and put some brake pads on the back. I don't know if y'all be into videos like that or not. If you would, just give me a thumbs up and give me a comment and tell me you'd like to do some stuff like that. I'm pretty handy at most things, like I say, but doing minor car repairs is one of the things I do enjoy. I do enjoy fixing stuff up. But all right, we'll see y'all on the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe.